Welcome to the first episode of the What's Trending Pop Culture Roundup. Here's what you may have missed this week. Ariana Grande is finally sharing her reaction to Quiet on Set, the dark side of kids' TV. Pop superstar Ariana Grande is now known for her music, with hits like Yes and Thank You Next. But before she became a top-tier artist, she got her start on Nickelodeon. Grande is most known by Gen Z for playing the ditzy and airy Cat Valentine on Nickelodeon shows Victorious and Sam and Cat. There was an entire scene in the documentary specifically dedicated to numerous suggestive shots of Ariana Grande's character Cat in Nickelodeon content. While former Nickelodeon stars such as Kenan Thompson, Josh Peck, and Victoria Justice already shared their reactions, many fans were curious to hear from Grande but made it clear that there was no pressure for her to speak out. While appearing on the Podcrush podcast, Grande opened up about reprocessing her relationship with her child star career, sharing, "Specifically about our show, I think that was something that we were convinced was the cool thing about us, is that we pushed the envelope with our humor. And the innuendos were, it was like a cool differentiation. And I don't know, I think it all just happened so quickly, and now looking back on some of the clips, I'm like, really? Oh. And the things that weren't approved for the network were snuck onto like our website or whatever." Grande did add that she is, quote, upset over the entire situation, looking back nearly 14 years later. Chappell Roan went from uploading videos on YouTube to attracting insane crowds at Governor's Ball this weekend. Here's how. Many are comparing pop star Chappell Roan and her explosive rise in popularity to Lady Gaga and Madonna, and saying she's without a doubt the next huge star. Many came to know and love Chappell Roan, whose real name is Kaylee Rose Amstutz, after she had the opportunity to open for Olivia Rodrigo on her Guts tour.
I'm opening for Olivia Rodrigo on her Guts tour this spring, and if you don't already know my music, I'm gonna explain the vibe. I'm a drag queen, very campy artist that makes really anthemic pop.
Almost overnight, Roan had amassed a cult-like following on social media, most notably on TikTok, which came to a height after her show-stopping performance at Coachella. But the star's success wasn't immediate. Roan started by posting her music on YouTube and was actually dropped from her previous label, Atlantic Records, in 2020 and had to move back home. Roan worked various customer service jobs and continued to write music, and we're seeing her perseverance pay off in real time today as thousands of fans flock to her shows. The notion of the hot rodent boyfriend, also known as the sexy rat man, is taking over social media. Here's why Gen Z is obsessed. If you've been wondering what in the world hot rodent boyfriend could possibly mean, don't worry, you're not alone, and What's Trending is here to break it down for you. The idea of the hot rodent boyfriend became increasingly popular following the release of the film Challengers. In the movie, leading lady Zendaya finds herself in a love triangle with actors Mike Faist and Josh O'Connor, both of whom have been described by fans as sexy rat man material. Other notable examples of celebs who fit the bill are 1975 frontman Matty Healy, Dune star Timothée Chalamet, and Succession's Kieran Culkin. But what are the requirements for a hot rodent boyfriend? According to multiple users across the web, there are 3 general characteristics. More angular, pointed features, not necessarily falling into the conventionally attractive category, and a slimmer build, opposing the looks associated with toxic masculinity. However, the trend has definitely caused some backlash, with some pointing out that rodent boyfriend may not be the nicest thing to call someone, even while technically complimenting their looks. The world's first AI beauty pageant, Miss AI, is kicking off this year. But what could that mean for real women down the line? Miss AI was created by UK-based creator platform FanView and is a part of the World AI Creator Awards. While AI influencers have been around for a few years now, this is the first competition specifically for judging AI personalities on their beauty, tech, and social clout. Brazilian AI influencer Ayla Lu and Miss AI contestant holds over 10,000 followers on Instagram and posts lip-syncing videos you would see your run-of-the-mill flesh and blood creator make. Kenza Layli, an AI persona created by a team from Morocco, is an entirely fictional person, yet she still shared how happy she was to have become a finalist in the Miss AI competition. While Miss AI is simply goofy, wholesome fun for now, it may have implications for women in media down the line. American personal care brand Dove was one of the first companies to condemn the use of AI women in advertisements, claiming that they will only ever promote real women. But will the future reveal the winner of Miss AI being approached for brand deals or modeling gigs, replacing human influencers and holding them to impossible beauty standards? Only time will tell. Sabrina Carpenter is gushing over her beau Barry Keoghan and opening up about what it was like bringing him in for the Please 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 music video. The internet is freaking out over Sabrina Carpenter hard-launching boyfriend Barry Keoghan in her newest video. The song Please 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 is about being in love with someone who your family and friends may not approve of. And while Keoghan stars as the questionable convict boyfriend in the music video, we'd be surprised if Carpenter's friends and family aren't as head over heels for him as we are. In a recent interview with Vogue about making the music video, Carpenter shared how exciting it was to include Keoghan in her work, gushing, "I liked the idea of falling in love with a convict and being shocked and embarrassed every time he commits a crime. I was so lucky to get Barry Keoghan in the video because he is just magic on screen." While Carpenter considers herself lucky, others pointed out that at least from the public's perspective, Keoghan would definitely do anything for the espresso singer. Billie Eilish just revealed in an interview with BBC podcast Miss Me that she was completely ghosted by someone she'd known for years. Being ghosted is a relatively new concept, popularized by social media and dating in the digital age. Being ghosted is when someone you're talking to, now it could be a friend but it's most often a romantic interest, stops responding completely, with no warning. While many social media users talk about ghosting or being ghosted constantly online, even stars are not immune to the unfortunate occurrence. Billie Eilish, pop star and mastermind behind hits such as What Was I Made For and Lunch, got vulnerable while appearing on the BBC podcast Miss Me. Opening up about being ghosted and what it felt like, Eilish shared, "I've been ghosted for sure. It was somebody that I'd known for years and had a plan. The day of, on the phone, making a plan, this is my address, be there at 3 p.m. Never heard from him again. Ever. I couldn't believe it." Eilish added that shortly after she found the mystery man was dating someone else, proving that as much as being ghosted sucks, it does happen to celebrities too. And that is your pop culture fix. We'll see you next time for more celebrity buzz and breaking news. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know what you think down in the comments.